It feels like no one trusts anything anymore. These are some of the things you might have heard around you. The news, fake. The government, corrupt. Science, controlled by big money. Almost every major event sparks whispers of a cover up. From 9/11 to vaccines, from the moon landing to secret world governments. It's clear. Conspiracy thinking is everywhere. But how did we get here? Why do so many of us believe there's always a hidden hand behind the curtain? And could we ever learn to trust again? A conspiracy theory is a story that says that powerful people are secretly plotting behind the scenes to control events. It's not just skepticism, it's the belief that nothing is what it seems like. It's the idea that the moon landing was staged on a movie set, 9/11 wasn't the work of terrorists, but an inside job, and COVID-19 was not a pandemic, but a plandemic. These ideas sound wild, but they spread fast because they feel like they explain the chaos of the world. When life feels random, scary, or unfair, conspiracy theories give a sense of order. Someone must be pulling the strings. That's comforting in a strange way, because if there is a plan, even an evil one, it means that things happen for a reason. So, who's most likely to believe in conspiracies? You might imagine it would be people wearing tinfoil hats in basements. But the truth is, it's all kinds of people, even smart, educated, successful ones. Psychologists have found a few patterns though. People are more likely to believe in conspiracies when they feel powerless or ignored, don't trust institutions like governments, media, or corporations, spend a lot of time in online communities that share those beliefs, or rely on gut feelings more than careful thinking. Think about it. If you've been let down by authority before, if you've seen politicians lie, companies pollute, wars started on false information, why wouldn't you suspect the worst? In that sense, conspiracy thinking can feel like self-protection, a way to say, I won't be fooled again. Now here's the thing. While real conspiracies do exist, like Watergate or the Tuskegee syphilis study, most conspiracy theories fall apart under evidence. For one, keeping a giant secret is nearly impossible. The more people involved, the higher the chance that someone will leak it. History shows that the truth always finds a way out. And most conspiracies rely on missing evidence. They say, see, there's no proof because they hid it. And that's a logic trap. It makes the theory impossible to disprove, no matter what you show. Psychologists call this confirmation bias. We look for things that fit what we already believe and ignore what doesn't. So when a theory claims that the earth is flat or vaccines are filled with microchips, there's no real evidence. But the feeling of doubt can overpower the facts. Okay, so if most of these theories don't hold up, why are more people believing them than ever before? Simple. We live in an age of information overload and institutional mistrust. The internet gave everyone a megaphone, and algorithms learned that outrage gets clicks. So our feeds keep showing us the most shocking, suspicious, emotion-filled stuff. Then, trust in governments, media, even science has been crumbling for years. Scandals, corruption, wars fought on lies. It all adds up. People feel disconnected, disempowered, and lied to. Add a global pandemic, economic uncertainty, and political division, and you get the perfect storm for conspiracy thinking to thrive. Because when truth feels unstable, we reach for the stories that make emotional sense, not just rational sense. But here's the danger. When we stop trusting anything, society stops working. Conspiracy thinking can lead people to reject life-saving vaccines, deny climate change, attack journalists or scientists, and even commit violence, believing that they're fighting the system. And it's not just about politics or health. It changes how we see each other. Friends and families split apart. Conversations turn into arguments. Because when one person believes that everything is a lie, how do you even start to talk about the truth? And that's the real cost of distrust. It breaks the common ground we need to live together. So, is there any way out of this? Experts say yes, but it's not easy. Step 1. Teach critical thinking early. Not just believe the experts, but how to ask better questions, how to check sources, spot bias, and handle uncertainty. Step 2. Rebuild trust through transparency. When institutions admit mistakes and show their work, people start to believe again. Trust can't be demanded, it has to be earned. And step 3. Don't shame or mock believers. When someone believes a conspiracy, attacking them won't work. It pushes them deeper in. What helps is conversation, empathy, and curiosity. Ask why they believe it. Listen first, because behind every conspiracy belief is a story of fear, loneliness, or lost control. So, why do people believe conspiracies? Because the world is confusing. Because institutions sometimes do lie. Because the internet rewards outrage. And because humans crave meaning, even if that meaning is dark. But if everything is a lie, nothing can be true. That's not freedom, that's chaos. The challenge isn't to stop asking questions. It's just to ask better ones, to doubt with discipline, to question with evidence, to stay curious without losing trust in reality itself. Because in the end, truth still matters, and it's something we all have to build together. Thank you for watching. If this video added value or gave you something to think about, share it with someone who might appreciate it too. Your support helps us keep creating meaningful content. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories that go beyond the surface.